I get it.
All right, so moving right along, this new thing going on with August Alsina and Jada Pinkett, man. It's man, like I can't get permission from a nigga husband to talk to their wife. Like, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Now, in August's defense, he didn't say they had a romantic relationship.
Thank you.
He didn't
I
say
would
that.
say that.
Yeah.
And
But
I'm
what-
big
what
on-
is- what did he
I'm
mean
big
by
on
saying
but
that,
I'm
though?
big on that, though, because as an artist, I would hate for a nigga. I've done a ton of interviews, and I would hate for a nigga to take a clip of my shit and put it out and say that I said some shit that whole time. I didn't even say this in the clip. But
Right.
this is what y'all want. Like, I think that is more of a distraction than the NBA shit. Because people can put themselves in them shoes and feed off of that drama and totally focus on some shit that really ain't got nothing to do with like us talking about it is dope because we talked about it on the way over here. So it's like I understand it. But I'm just saying that's a real distraction.
Yeah.
Like that has nothing to do with what we going through. And August ain't even say the shit.
He
So
was
I'm
like,
trying
but
to
he
figure
said
out
that he
who
got
the-
blessings from Will. That's what confused me. I got
think
Will's
that's
blessings.
what
What is
it
he
was.
getting
Him saying
blessings
he had
from
a
Will
blessing
on?
from Will
To be around his wife
Exactly.
on a consistent
That's
basis.
how-
I don't think it was
wife.
romantic though.
Right. But
You know
I
what I'm
think,
saying?
you know what's crazy is I think that because the narrative has always been Will and Jada had this open relationship, but they never
Exactly.
came out and actually said it. This is just what the world has been saying for them.
Right.
And then to have this guy come and say, oh, he had a blessing from her husband to basically maybe even just get
Spend
advice.
time with it. Yeah, just spend time
get
with it,
advice
what?
because he young, he going through a lot of stuff, and she was there to motivate him. We automatically like, oh, he's smashing. That he's smashing.
But
Like,
she
that's
also said
what he
something
did.
herself, like, like me and Will are like partners.
Right, and that's what somebody has brought up
you know
to
what I'm
me.
saying?
Like, she
But we
never,
know how
they
weird
don't
they
say
are,
they
though.
married anymore. They say they partners.
They're
But who
partners.
cares what they say?
I
They
told
can
her
go
the
So all
same
that
thing.
kind of confuses as to like the are they relationship? Like,
we
are
know
they
we
doing
had
other
a weird
things? And then,
relationship for
Right.
years.
right, so that's why people are confused about what was going on between
Why
each
is
other
that our
because
business
I don't
though?
care if
because
they
that's
come
how
out.
it is. That's
also,
true.
Yeah.
But they make it our
NDAs
business. They
exist.
talk about it. We wouldn't know none
Right.
of this shit if they wasn't talking about it.
Exactly.
they
The
didn't know.
NDAs
What are you
do
talking about?
NDAs exist.
Everything we know came out their mouth.
So we may never know the truth because you gotta know with how rich that family is. We was
Yes.
talking about the
Yeah.
same
That
shit
nigga
before we got
signed
here.
an NDA.
NDAs exist, non-disclosure agreements. It's only so much shit bro could say.
Yep.
Jada could come out and say that it ain't even like that. It may have been like that, but it's that's what we gonna
But the
get.
thing
Like
is,
never
and
know.
if she go on a red table talk and say that he lied, nobody's gonna believe her
Nobody's
because
gonna believe him.
everybody has already. Nobody's gonna believe her because people in the world have already said
Yeah.
that they have an open relationship.
Who cares about the
it
truth
doesn't
when the
matter.
lie is more entertaining?
Exactly. The lie is more entertaining. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if she comes out, Will comes out and say this is not true. He fabricated that entire interview about what happened between him and Jada. People gonna be like, she lying. That's all we gonna hear.
Because we want to believe it.
It really
It's
brings-
just
but
juicy
it-
as
it's
hell.
that-
It's juicy.
But it do bring about a deeper question. Like,
And the memes funny as hell. Like,
yeah.
like when,
Jada
Did
having
you lie on August or something?
Right.
no,
like that?
the one
Did
with
you lie on
Martin and Will at the door on Bad Boy. It's like,
Nah, I saw that.
that shit is hilarious.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
did y'all see? Shout out! We gotta shout out to Chicago. That nigga Corporate. Y'all seen
Yeah.
Corporate?
Oh
bro?
my
That was
God.
great.
Yeah.
That shit was.
I've been
so
sleep on
funny.
Corporate, but that shit made me definitely laugh very hard. Very,
Oh, my
very,
God.
very real
that was
respect.
so funny.
Perspective.
You like
on
woo
that
out the band, bro. Woo
Right.
everything he be
Bam.
doing.
We was maneuvering when bro said we was
And
maneuvering.
instantly,
Bro, everything he be doing like the
He
Chicago
said,
series.
so I
be
asked
dope.
him if I can,
Right.
smash his wife. What he say? His spouse.
Right? And then he's like, so how you feel when shit? Well, I'm a private person. So I wasn't even really tripping off that. Like, I'm like, that's real though.
That joke was so
so
funny.
y'all don't believe anything romantically happened.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
I mean, the way he was
I don't
talking
put
in that
nothing
interview,
past
he was
nobody,
like
man.
connected.
I know.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me? You
I
just
Don't
never
know. He
know.
an emotional
At the end of
person
the day,
too,
it
though.
ain't my
Yes,
business.
he is.
Yeah, he
It's
emotional
But I
my
do
business.
feel like there's there, and I feel like shout out to the ladies. They want this type of love where I feel like if you're not married to somebody, as men, there are certain women that could put you in a position where you fall deeply in love with them and you ain't even smashed. So
Yeah.
maybe that's the situation, which is why bro
Yeah.
feel the way he feel. Because he
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm in love with
Right.
this woman. I can't even
Yep.
crack.
I can't
Like her
even-
husband gave me the
Right.
blessing to kick it and shit
Right.
like that. And it's
That's
like,
what I was
and
thinking.
she
Now
making
I'm
me
in love
lead
with
me
him.
on,
Hey,
making me
that's
think
more-
I can fuck, and I whole
Yeah.
time
He
can't even
damn
pull
near
the shit.
rather-
I gotta slide. I'm at
Exactly.
the crib every day, eating
Exactly.
dinner. I'm trying to crack,
Eating
and it
dinner.
ain't even like that.
And he
Like,
better off just cracking.
bro,
Cause
like,
that,
oh
that
yeah,
emotional.
you go ahead and crack. And Jada probably like, I'm good. I'm just,
Right.
this is my little bro.
Right.
Right.
And
That's what
it's
I'm
just
saying, my
like,
little
damn.
brother.
So
That's
it's
why-
just
bro.
a lot of ways to see it. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
why I think they didn't crack because, listen, the reason I just feel like he
I don't want to
didn't-
see it. I don't
wanna
like
see
in my
it.
mind. I don't want
I
to
don't wanna
believe.
see it,
Picturing
but
his
Shout out
side
to
show-
August Alsina, but I don't want to
Right.
believe he cracked Jada.
I don't wanna
Keep
think- I don't
picturing
wanna
his
think that
hair
either.
every time we bring him up. Like this, his hairstyle, that sideshow Bob hairstyle.
Man.
He had, like I keep.
And he got his hat
That's all-
on lean, G. I don't see how that motherfucker
Yeah,
stand. Like,
he,
that
he,
motherfucker.
he ain't got nothing. Ray J ain't got nothing on him with the hat. He got nothing on him.
Sunflower.
Oh man, no, I don't think he said it. He was like, we didn't have a romantic relationship, but he just said as far as his love for her,
Yeah.
like he just felt like he was in love
And
with
he's
her.
a deep dude.
Right,
Yeah,
Like,
he's
that's
been through a lot,
emotional.
man.
Did y'all
He's
watch his
been through a
documentary?
lot.
He been through
I
a
didn't
lot.
watch the
I've
documentary,
seen
but I
other
did watch
clips.
a large chunk of the interview.
Yeah.
I watched it. That's why I sent the
just
interview.
seen-
Did y'all,
I know,
you
but
watch the interview?
I wasn't watching all that.
I know
'Cause
you
it was
wasn't.
just
I know you
too-
wasn't.
It was just
Yeah.
I couldn't get past the hair. I kept looking at
Bro,
his
it was like
head,
22
what is
minutes
going
into the
on?
interview. He started talking about the Jada thing. I was
I
like,
know.
oh,
Well, when
there
I
you
saw,
go.
he was real. What I saw, he was super emotional.
Yeah, I
about
saw
it.
when he talking about his sister, and then having to raise his kid, her kids or whatever. And then I
And he-
did.
and I think
did
he had
see how
lupus or
said-
something?
Yep, I know
No, he got
but
psoriasis of
I
the
already
liver.
knew
Oh,
he
okay.
had like that disease.
Health complications.
Yeah.
But I did like one thing that I saw. He said he want to live his life
To the
full to the fullest because he rather die so he can die empty. And I don't know why that just was like, dang.
I felt that too.
that.
He said
I
a lot
felt
of real
that.
shit. He said a lot of real shit on there. Like, even with me, I lost my sister, so I felt what bro was talking about. Like, I felt certain shit. But it's just, I mean, certain niggas just got different level of emotions. They been through different shit. Like, what more so scared me about the whole thing was, like, him relating his physical health to being so deeply in love with somebody. And I've never felt like, that's a crazy thing to process. Like, damn, I love a woman so much, this attachment is causing physical harm to my body to where I'm ready to die. Like,
But if you peep the doc though, he
the
bro,
worst
been
side nigga in the
going through
world.
Stuff.
yeah.
Pops died young because of overdoses and stuff. Mom was kind of distant. He kind of never had love.
But
so.
I'm gonna be real. That's the majority of the music business, and it's like that's why I know I'm extremely blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that I'm cool with, that's their story. Like in this shit, y'all favorite artists, they become that because that pain and all of that shit translates into creativity of being able to relate to people across the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this the home for that. You know what I'm saying? This where you supposed to release that shit. If you from the have-nots, you ain't got your parents, you fucked up in school, you don't know what to do, but you got a voice and you got creativity mentally, then it's the home for you. Like, and he picked the right sport to be in for a nigga that's that, that's that in tune with his emotions. I just think that we just gotta be, I don't know, like, the way the publicity shit works, Jada might have greenlighted all this shit. You just never know, bro. You never know, bro.
It could be pulling strings just to get Red Table Talk popping. We don't know.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
just
I'm
never
saying?
know.
He got an album coming soon.
He
It's
just
already
dropped
out.
one.
Oh, what?
That's probably right.
Perfect.
Yeah. This shit was long. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got about 8 songs in. I was like, August, I'm gonna have to come back. I had to put a bookmark on it. I was like, I'll come back later. I'll finish this. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I watched the documentary before I listened to the album, and I was just like, I see it. You know what I'm saying? He been recording this for years. And I remember when August was killing it because that Testimony album was killer, bro.
Yeah, I honestly have never heard one of his full projects, but I got a lot of respect for him. Like, I fuck with his singles and shit. It's just like, with R&B, like, especially because me and CB, like, me and Chris, we super close. It's like, I'm just, like, that's my shit. Like, so, I like, obviously me making my own music, I be only having room to, like, check out so many albums in their entirety and shit. And it's just like, I be like super selective with it. But I know August is a very respected like R&B artist, and I respect bro career. I respect him even being close to the Will and Jada family like that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Wonder
It's
how that even
unfortunate
came about.
that shit went left because that's a powerful ally right there.
He was saying something about how I think she just reached out to him. I guess he was just going through a lot. She reached out to him. He was saying it in like this like short little interview. She reached out to him. They brung him over the crib. He used to just like spend weeks and months at time at their crib and they just became family. Now that's why I don't believe he's cracking her cheeks, cause ain't no man finna allow no young dude just to be in his house.
But that's what I'm saying. The rumors of how their relationship is ran been going on long before August Alsina existed. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know that though. That's rumors. We don't know that's true though.
I mean, and then what Tisha Campbell got to do with this?
Where did that come from?
I ain't even see that come up.
Where that come from?
Apparently, Will and Tisha Campbell's ex-husband, what's his name? Something Martin. Dwayne Martin was best friends, and apparently he got something to do with they splitting up because of the swinger shit. Yeah.
Bro, it's always some freaky shit in Hollywood, man. You don't know what the hell anybody been doing. Like, I know y'all seen that Jeffrey Epstein shit that's on Netflix.
They just got the girl they was
his girl. I'm like, damn.
And Donald Trump tied up in that shit too.
Of course, man. Bill Clinton, everybody was in that shit, man. But anyway, back to what we were saying about. I don't believe it.
The 90s was the 80s and 90s disrespectful time in history. Man. Niggas is lucky they ain't had Instagram. All them niggas would have been under the jails
and it's
already.
catching up to Russell. He trying to act like Russell Simmons trying to act like he out in Bali taking care of business. He worried about them charges.
Bro, hell yeah, I would stay in Bali too until that shit die down. I ain't about to be catching no Bill Cosby charge for. We don't know what the hell's going on in these situations, though.
And that's
what Rick James said. Cocaine a hell of a drug. Motherfuckers was partying back in them 80s, bro. The shit that we didn't think back in those days was like, I'm pretty sure like when we was in grammar school or something, we didn't grab a girl butt and ran off or something like that, like they did in the wood, and we didn't think that was something crazy. But now that shit.
Yeah. This is why it's important, and I never thought I would say this at this age, but this is why we were taught to find you somebody you really rock with, lock it down, and stay focused. It's too much shit going on right now. Like, even like, not to bring this up in a negative way, but it's like we living in a time frame where it's a lot of transvestites. If you not into that, you gotta play it cool, because if you violate and you try to get on that with one of them and you realize that it ain't what you think it is, that's a hate crime, my nigga. Like, you can't even play like that. So it's like, it's important to low key, like, society is pushing us to really say be what you about. Like, if you saying you want to be in a real relationship, now's the time to actually lock that shit down. Cause if you want to risk, and I have to deal with that as a rapper, bro. We have a lot of options, you know what I'm saying, in this shit. But also that come with a backstory, maybe 4-5 years down the line, where motherfucker want to lie on me that ain't even really went down like that. And
right.
You know, that's just the world we live in, and that fuck with me hearing certain stories, because I'm like, man, I really gotta see evidence on certain shit before I can really judge. You know what I'm saying?
All it takes is one picture.
And that's my point. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just gotta really tread lightly and really stay close to your people. And of course, you gotta have fun out here, but you see that shit come with a price, man. Even with August, like, he's speaking on some shit that they family probably didn't plan on dealing with that day.
I think they did clear that shit, bro. I think you saying that because they probably made him sign an NDA to come to the crib. And all that.
But that's why he didn't say much. But he might have been pissed that day. Damn, sure they didn't respond to my text. Hold the fuck on. Like, it just be little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be, you know.
Motherfuckers would do some shit like that, man. Man, this bitch ain't, all right, bet.
You know how it goes. So.
Bitch got a red bump on her ass. You just ran it for no
reason on Instagram. I'm telling you, bro. You just never know.
Yeah, but I don't too much believe he did. He hit that, bro. I gotta see evidence, bro. I gotta see like a Ray J and Kim Kardashian. But maybe I'm like, all right, bro, this shit happened.
But like we said, the truth don't matter when the lie's more entertaining, man. And
facts.
And like you said, it is another distraction, man. We so quickly distracted.
But we still.
You about to make me do it for my city, so please don't motherfucking tip me. Please don't motherfucking tip me. You about to make me do it for my city, so please don't motherfucking tip me. Outside.